Previous investigations showcase Posey's growth as an investigator. The Mediterranean Sea becomes the focal point for revisiting the Atlantis mystery. Advanced technology is employed to explore the depths of the Mediterranean Sea. The Atlantis mystery is revisited with new tools and perspectives. New discoveries continually reshape our understanding of historical mysteries, including Atlantis. Data from 2025, including sonar mappings, provides new insights into the Atlantis mystery. Seismic data analysis contributes to a more comprehensive understanding of Atlantis's geological context. Artifact analysis offers tangible evidence that challenges previous assumptions about Atlantis. Combining sonar, seismic, and artifact data provides a multifaceted perspective on Atlantis. The integration of new data challenges and refines existing theories about Atlantis's history and fate. The submersible descends, initiating a comparative analysis of submerged structures. AI overlays facilitate comparison between Cleopatra's sonar cavities and Atlantis's seismic grids. Sonar data reveals a submerged pyramid structure. The submersible approaches the submerged pyramid structure. Detailed structural analysis of the submerged pyramid is performed. Plato's, Timaeus, and Critias discuss the legend of Atlantis. Atlantis is described as a naval power destroyed by natural disasters. The destruction of Atlantis is dated to around 9,600 BCE, based on accounts relayed by Egyptian priests to Solon. The accounts of Atlantis serve as a historical and philosophical exploration of power, hubris, and natural consequences. Seismic records from 2025 indicate a 9-magnitude earthquake occurred off Gibraltar around 9,600 BCE. A 9-magnitude earthquake has the potential to trigger significant tsunamis. Tsunamis generated by such earthquakes could submerge islands and coastal regions. The geological events near Gibraltar share similarities with methane eruptions observed in Bermuda. Methane eruptions can also trigger tsunamis due to the rapid displacement of water. Both earthquakes and methane eruptions pose a risk of generating tsunamis that can impact coastal areas. Sonar scans of the Azores Plateau in the Atlantic Ocean reveal potential man-made structures. Rectangular foundations are among the identified structural anomalies. Coral growth analysis suggests these structures may date back to approximately 10,000 BCE. Sonar technology uses sound waves to map underwater features and identify submerged objects. The Azores Plateau's location makes it a potential site for ancient submerged civilizations. Further investigation is required to confirm the origin and purpose of these underwater structures. AI-driven analysis scrutinizes alloy samples containing orichalcum. Orichalcum, referred to as mountain copper by Plato, is under investigation. The alloy composition reveals a bronze-zinc mixture, an anomaly for ancient metallurgy. The presence of this specific alloy raises questions regarding the suppression of metallurgical knowledge. The AI's analytical findings point to a potential historical cover-up regarding advanced ancient technologies. Deep core samples from 2025 reveal volcanic ash deposits. The volcanic ash is linked to the eruption of Thera, Santorini. The Thera eruption devastated Minoan Crete. This suggests a connection between the Thera eruption and the Atlantis myth. Plato's timeline for Atlantis may be exaggerated due to the 1628 BCE eruption. Plato's account describes 10 kings ruling Atlantis, drawing parallels with the structure of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. The concept of multiple rulers in Atlantis mirrors the dynastic structure and centralized power seen in ancient Egypt. DNA analysis of Cretan skeletons reveals genetic links to North Africa, suggesting possible migration patterns and cultural exchange. These genetic connections hint at potential cultural and migratory links between the Mediterranean and North African regions. A Bimini artifact discovered in 2025 features spiral symbols. The spiral symbols on the artifact resemble the rings described by Plato. The artifact's symbols suggest potential cultural connections to other ancient sites. The Bimini Artifacts' spiral symbols echo the Croatoan inscription of Roanoke. The Atlanteans were seafaring traders, indicating a reliance on maritime routes for commerce. Elephants, imported from Africa, played a role in Atlantean society, potentially in trade or labor. Atlantean society followed a matrilineal structure, where lineage and inheritance were traced through the female line. Advanced agricultural practices contributed to the sustenance and prosperity of Atlantean civilization. Engineering prowess was a hallmark of Atlantean society, facilitating infrastructure and technological advancements. Artificial intelligence reconstructs a population estimate of 1 to 2 million individuals. The population size is based on historical army sizes described by Plato. This scale of communal effort is comparable to that observed in the Nazca civilization. Reconstructing population provides a sense of the scale of ancient societies. Gold masks, discovered in 2025 Moroccan excavations, depict bull leaping. The bull leaping imagery connects Atlantis to Minoan rituals. Artifacts suggest a cultural link between Atlantis and Minoan civilization. Minoan rituals, including bull leaping, may have influenced Atlantean culture. These findings offer potential insights into the cultural practices of Atlantis. During the Bronze Age, the Mediterranean region was a hub of trade activity. Key players in this trade network included the Minoans, Egyptians, and Hittites. This period of trade activity occurred around 1600 BCE. The exchange of goods facilitated cultural and technological diffusion throughout the region. Pollen analysis of Azores sediments reveals olive and grape cultivation predating 10,000 BCE. The discovery of pre-10,000 BCE cultivation challenges conventional timelines associated with the last ice age. These findings defy previously held assumptions about agricultural practices during glacial periods. Evidence suggests a need to reevaluate the onset and spread of agriculture in island ecosystems. A theory suggests Atlantis was a Minoan colony, destroyed by the eruption of Thera. The Thera eruption released 3,600 megatons of energy, 100 times more powerful than Krakatoa. The eruption generated waves reaching 300 feet in height, flooding Crete. The flooding of Crete may correspond to Plato's description of Atlantis becoming mud shoals. Volcanic pumice deposits found on Crete align with Plato's description of mud shoals. Isotope studies from 2025 suggest Atlantean diets were rich in seafood. The abundance of seafood in their diet implies a maritime-based civilization. This diet is comparable to the feasting habits discovered near Stonehenge. The dietary similarities suggest potential trade routes or cultural exchanges between these ancient civilizations. Submersible footage reveals sunken walls in the Strait of Gibraltar. These walls have been carbon dated to approximately 12,000 BCE. Inscriptions resembling Linear A are visible on the submerged walls. Linear A is an undeciphered Minoan script. The Voynich manuscript also features an undeciphered script. The undeciphered nature of these scripts presents ongoing challenges to linguistic research. AI-rendered seismic grids are analyzed to identify geological patterns. The Bimini Road formation is cross-referenced with potential harbor locations of Atlantis. Comparative analysis of geological data aims to correlate Bimini Road with Atlantis's harbor structures. Advanced algorithms are employed to identify structural similarities between the two sites. The study seeks to uncover potential links between natural geological formations and ancient underwater constructions. The Thera eruption in 1628 BCE is theorized to have contributed to the Minoan collapse. The eruption buried Akrotiri, a Minoan city on the island of Thera. Tsunamis triggered by the Thera eruption devastated Cretan port cities. The destruction caused by the Thera eruption may have inspired Plato's story of a cataclysm. The Minoan civilization experienced widespread destruction due to natural disasters. AI models suggest that ash fallout from the Thera eruption caused a volcanic winter. The volcanic winter led to famine conditions, similar to the Roanoke drought. Tree ring data from 2025 confirms global cooling following the Thera eruption. The AI models correlate ash fallout with decreased solar radiation and subsequent temperature drops. The volcanic winter effect is characterized by reduced agricultural productivity and widespread food shortages. The Thera eruption's global impact is now understood through a combination of AI modeling and empirical data. Atlantis serves as Plato's allegory for hubris, a cautionary tale against excessive pride and ambition. The allegory of Atlantis mirrors the concept of a hidden message, both conveying underlying warnings. This interpretation of Atlantis is grounded in factual projections for the year 2025. The Atlantis allegory warns against unchecked technological advancement and its potential consequences. Moroccan ruins dated to 9000 BCE suggest a once lush, habitable area. Saharan lake studies support the theory of a once lush environment. Sea level rise is theorized to have flooded the area, leading to the ruins' current state. The ruins serve as evidence of significant climate and geographical shifts in North Africa. Plato's Pillars of Hercules might correspond to either Gibraltar or Sicily. The geographical understanding of the time influenced the perceived location of the pillars. The location of the Pillars of Hercules shifted as geographical knowledge expanded. The Pillars of Hercules represent a boundary between the known and unknown world. Edgar Cayce's 1920s visions described crystal-powered technologies in Atlantis. Quartz anomalies discovered in Bermuda in 2025 echo Cayce's descriptions of Atlantean power sources. The Marfa Lights phenomenon shares similarities with the crystal energy signatures envisioned by Cayce. These phenomena suggest a possible link between ancient technologies, geological anomalies, and unexplained aerial events. The convergence of these disparate elements hints at potential extraterrestrial influence on Earth's history. AI analysis refutes the presence of non-human DNA in examined samples. The extraterrestrial theory is challenged by the absence of corresponding genetic material. Advanced algorithms confirm the exclusively terrestrial origin of the DNA sequences. The findings support conventional biological explanations over speculative non-human hypotheses. 2025 metallurgy reveals Atlantean bronze surpasses contemporary materials, suggesting advanced, lost technology. The superior properties of Atlantean bronze hint at technological capabilities beyond current understanding. Similar to Tesla's theoretical energy transmission, Atlantean metallurgy implies a mastery of advanced physics. The existence of Atlantean bronze challenges conventional historical timelines and technological progression. Further research into Atlantean metallurgy could unlock breakthroughs in material science and energy applications. Azores excavations reveal tools dating back to 10,000 BCE. These tools exhibit motifs characteristic of ancient Egyptian design. The discovery suggests potential transatlantic trade routes existed as early as 10,000 BCE. This concept parallels the enigmatic Nazca lines, hinting at advanced ancient capabilities. The findings challenge conventional understanding of ancient maritime capabilities and global interaction. In July 2025, submersibles mapped a 5-mile ringed city off the coast of Crete. The discovered structure features concentric walls and harbors. The ringed city's blueprint resembles Plato's descriptions. The ringed city is estimated to date back to 1800 BCE. The discovery suggests advanced urban planning in ancient civilizations. AI carbon analysis confirms the composition of volcanic debris. The volcanic debris composition matches the Thera volcanic eruption. The presence of Thera volcanic debris near the ringed city establishes a connection. The confirmed presence of Thera volcanic debris near the ringed city suggests a tsunami connection. The AI carbon analysis provides evidence supporting the tsunami event. The established tsunami connection links the volcanic eruption to the ringed city's destruction. In September 2025, orichalcum ingots were discovered in a Moroccan cave. The ingots are alloyed with zinc, a composition previously unknown before 1000 BCE. This alloy suggests a technological advancement beyond current historical understanding. The discovery parallels the enigma of Voynich mysterious plants, hinting at lost knowledge. Saharan rock art depicts floods around 9000 BCE, according to 2025 studies. The timeline of these floods aligns with Plato's historical accounts. Rock art provides visual evidence of significant climate shifts in the Sahara. Scientific analysis of the rock art supports theories of a green Sahara period. The art serves as a historical record of environmental conditions and human adaptation. Divers report experiencing acoustic anomalies within underwater ruins. These acoustic anomalies are similar to the Cousteau currents phenomenon. The anomalies are explained as natural echoes within the ruin structure. The complex geometry of the ruins contributes to the creation of these echoes. These acoustic effects are not signals, but naturally occurring phenomena. Underwater environments can produce unexpected and complex acoustic effects. Seismic data analysis indicates the presence of underwater chambers. These chambers are located deep underwater, suggesting unique geological formations. Some chambers contain air pockets, similar to those found in birds' caverns. The discovery of these underwater chambers was made possible through seismic data collected in 2025. Pollen evidence from 2025 indicates Atlantis-like agriculture existed on submerged plateaus near the Azores. These agricultural sites are located 200 feet below current sea levels, challenging existing sea level rise models. The presence of submerged agriculture suggests a catastrophic event caused rapid sea level change. The discovery of submerged agriculture provides evidence supporting the occurrence of a real cataclysm. Analysis of the pollen reveals the types of crops cultivated in this ancient agricultural system. The sudden submersion preserved the agricultural sites, offering a unique snapshot of a past civilization. The legend of Atlantis likely originates from the Minoan civilization and the eruption of Thera. Real-world floods and geological events may have contributed to the Atlantis narrative. Modern discoveries, such as ringed ruins and advanced alloys, echo elements of the Atlantis legend. The enduring fascination with Atlantis is fueled by its connection to historical figures and mysterious locations. The story of Atlantis serves as a reminder of humanity's fragility. Atlantis also symbolizes human ingenuity. Like Stonehenge, Atlantis represents achievements that are lost but not forgotten. These historical testaments underscore the transient nature of civilizations. The question of Atlantis: is it a myth passed down through generations, or a once thriving civilization lost to time? Consider the historical accounts and geological evidence that both support and challenge the existence of Atlantis. Explore the potential locations proposed for Atlantis, from the Mediterranean to the Atlantic Ocean. Decide for yourself. Does the evidence point towards a legendary tale or a submerged reality waiting to be rediscovered? Episode 22 will explore the possible fate of Amelia Earhart. The teaser will present a brief overview of the key mysteries surrounding her disappearance. The teaser will hint at newly uncovered evidence related to the Earhart case. Viewers are encouraged to tune in to discover potential answers and new perspectives. The episode aims to shed light on one of aviation's most enduring enigmas. The teaser will feature dramatic reenactments and expert analysis. Links to 2025 sonar data are available for extended study. Resources from Minoan studies are provided for further research. These links provide access to detailed information and research materials. Further exploration of these resources can enhance understanding. Access to these resources facilitates in-depth learning and discovery. Continuous learning and exploration are essential for detectives to adapt and improve their skills. Maintaining curiosity fosters a proactive approach to uncovering new evidence and solving complex cases. Evolution in detective work involves embracing new technologies and methodologies to enhance investigative capabilities. A commitment to ongoing development ensures detectives remain effective in an ever-changing landscape of crime and investigation. A research deck serves as a repository for case files. Case files contain information relevant to ongoing investigations. Case files may include historical references. Teasing future content can build anticipation. Historical aircraft can be a subject of investigation. Episode content may involve the study of vintage aircraft. The episode concludes with visuals of waves. A distant echo signifies closure. The visuals of waves and a distant echo create a sense of finality. The combination of visuals and sound evokes a feeling of completion. The Minoan civilization was a Bronze Age society that flourished on the island of Crete. The Minoans were known for their advanced culture, including sophisticated architecture and writing systems. Extensive trade networks facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas throughout the Aegean region. Minoan art is characterized by vibrant frescoes, intricate pottery, and sophisticated jewelry. The Minoan civilization left a lasting legacy, influencing later cultures in the Aegean and beyond. The Minoan civilization was characterized by sophisticated palace complexes, such as Knossos. Vibrant frescoes adorned Minoan palaces, depicting scenes of nature, religious rituals, and daily life. The Minoans developed a unique writing system known as Linear A, which remains largely undeciphered. Minoan society demonstrated significant maritime prowess, engaging in extensive trade and navigation throughout the Aegean Sea. The Thera eruption occurred within the Aegean Sea's active volcanic arc. Volcanic activity in the Aegean is driven by the subduction of the African plate beneath the Eurasian plate. Santorini's unique circular shape is the result of a massive caldera collapse following the Thera eruption. The Thera eruption was one of the largest volcanic events in recorded history, significantly reshaping the Aegean landscape. The Thera eruption caused catastrophic destruction to Minoan settlements. Massive tsunamis generated by the eruption devastated coastal regions. Widespread ashfall from the Thera eruption blanketed the surrounding areas. The Thera eruption significantly impacted Minoan civilization, leading to long-term societal and economic disruption. Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, serve as the primary source of information regarding Atlantis. Timaeus and Critias are dialogues written by Plato, a classical Greek philosopher. The accounts of Atlantis within Timaeus and Critias are allegorical in nature. The dialogues present Atlantis as a cautionary tale, exploring themes of hubris and societal decay. Understanding the allegorical context is crucial for interpreting Plato's Atlantis. Plato's account of Atlantis describes a civilization possessing advanced technology. Atlantis was characterized by its significant military power and strategic dominance. The civilization of Atlantis ultimately faced destruction, according to Plato's narrative. Key elements of Atlantis include technological prowess, military strength, and catastrophic downfall. Orichalcum is a mythical metal described by Plato in his dialogues. Plato describes orichalcum as a metal mined in Atlantis, possessing a unique reddish color. The exact composition of orichalcum remains unknown, fueling speculation and debate. Some theories suggest orichalcum could be a copper alloy, possibly with gold or other metals. Orichalcum is often associated with exceptional properties, such as high durability and resistance to corrosion. The mythical status of orichalcum has made it a popular element in fantasy literature and games. Archaeological findings reveal metals similar to orichalcum, including bronze alloys containing zinc. These bronze alloys with zinc played a significant role in ancient technologies. The presence of zinc in ancient bronze alloys indicates advanced metallurgical techniques. Analysis of these metals provides insights into trade routes and technological exchange in ancient civilizations. Further research aims to determine the exact composition and origin of orichalcum through comparative analysis. The Bermuda Triangle is a region in the western North Atlantic Ocean. This area is known for a high number of unexplained disappearances of ships and aircraft. The reasons for these disappearances remain scientifically unconfirmed and are subject to much speculation. Despite the mysteries, the Bermuda Triangle is a heavily trafficked area with routine maritime and aviation activity. Rogue waves, unusually large and unpredictable, may contribute to maritime incidents within the Bermuda Triangle. Magnetic anomalies in the Bermuda Triangle could cause navigational errors, leading to ship and aircraft disappearances. Human error, including miscalculations and poor decision-making, remains a significant factor in accidents within the Bermuda Triangle. The convergence of multiple environmental factors may increase the likelihood of incidents in the Bermuda Triangle. Unpredictable weather patterns, such as sudden storms and hurricanes, pose a constant threat to vessels in the Bermuda Triangle. The Gulf Stream's strong currents can create hazardous conditions for navigation, especially for smaller vessels. Linear A is an undeciphered writing system used by the Minoans of ancient Crete. The inability to decipher Linear A obscures direct understanding of the Minoan language. Linear A's significance lies in its potential to unlock key insights into Minoan culture and society. Further research and comparative analysis are essential for deciphering Linear A and revealing its secrets. Linear A remains an undeciphered writing system used in Minoan Crete. Linguistic analysis involves identifying recurring symbols and patterns within Linear A texts. Statistical methods are applied to determine the frequency and distribution of Linear A characters. Comparative analysis examines potential relationships between Linear A and other ancient scripts. Theories suggest connections to Anatolian languages, but definitive proof remains elusive. Despite numerous attempts, the meaning of Linear A texts is still largely unknown. The Azores Plateau is an extensive underwater plateau located in the Atlantic Ocean. This geological feature provides valuable insights into past sea levels and tectonic activity. Studying the Azores Plateau helps scientists understand the Earth's geological history. The plateau's structure reveals information about past volcanic activity and crustal movements. The Azores Plateau holds significant archaeological potential due to its geological history and past environmental conditions. Submerged settlements and artifacts may exist on the Azores Plateau, offering insights into early human habitation and maritime activities. Archaeological investigations on the Azores Plateau could reveal evidence of prehistoric cultures and their interaction with the marine environment. The study of submerged landscapes on the Azores Plateau can provide valuable data on past climate change and its impact on human populations. Saharan rock art provides visual depictions of past environmental conditions, including flooding events. Depictions of aquatic animals and boats in Saharan rock art suggest the presence of large bodies of water in the past. These flooding depictions may correlate with periods of increased rainfall and the existence of paleolakes in the Sahara. Climate changes, such as increased precipitation, could have led to the expansion of rivers and lakes in the Sahara. Sea level fluctuations may have also contributed to changes in the Saharan environment, influencing coastal water systems. Analyzing Saharan rock art helps reconstruct past climate conditions and understand the impact of environmental changes on human populations. Saharan rock art holds significant cultural value, providing insights into ancient beliefs and practices. These artworks serve as a window into the cultural and spiritual lives of early Saharan inhabitants. Rock art reveals details about ancient Saharan environments, including the types of animals that roam the region. The study of Saharan rock art provides crucial information for understanding the cultural evolution and adaptation of ancient societies. Edgar Cayce was an American psychic who claimed to have visions of Atlantis. Cayce's readings described Atlantis as a technologically advanced civilization. His visions detailed Atlantis's rise, societal structure, and eventual destruction. Edgar Cayce's accounts have significantly influenced modern Atlantis mythology. Edgar Cayce's readings suggest Atlantis possessed advanced crystal technology. These crystals may have been used for energy generation, communication, or healing. Cayce's claims potentially align with modern scientific concepts like piezoelectricity and quantum entanglement. The potential applications of crystal technology in Atlantis remain a subject of speculation and ongoing research. Tree ring data is utilized to reconstruct past climate conditions by analyzing the width and density of annual growth rings. Wider tree rings generally indicate favorable growing conditions, such as warmer temperatures and ample precipitation. Denser tree rings often signify specific environmental factors, including moisture, stress, or nutrient availability. By analyzing patterns in tree ring data, scientists can create detailed reconstructions of past temperature and precipitation patterns over centuries. Tree ring data provides a historical record of environmental conditions, including volcanic eruptions. Volcanic eruptions can cause reduced tree growth, resulting in narrower tree rings in the years following the event. By analyzing tree ring patterns, scientists can identify and date past volcanic eruptions. Tree ring data has been used to date the Thera eruption, a significant volcanic event in ancient history. Seismic data is used to determine earthquake magnitude using scales like the Richter scale or moment magnitude scale. Earthquake location is determined by analyzing the arrival times of P waves and S waves at multiple seismograph stations. Seismic data helps assess the impact of earthquakes through ground motion analysis and structural response modeling. Advanced seismic data analysis techniques, such as waveform inversion, provide detailed information about fault rupture processes. Seismic data provides critical information for modeling tsunami generation. Tsunami generation models use seismic data to simulate initial water displacement. Propagation models predict tsunami wave behavior across the ocean using bathymetric data. Coastal impact assessments estimate inundation and damage based on tsunami wave height and arrival time. Real-time seismic monitoring networks are essential for early tsunami warning systems. Pollen analysis is utilized to reconstruct past vegetation patterns and environmental conditions. By identifying and quantifying pollen types in sediment cores, scientists can determine the dominant plant species at different time periods. Changes in pollen assemblages reflect shifts in climate, land use, and other environmental factors over time. The reconstructed vegetation data provides insights into past ecosystems, human impact, and long-term environmental trends. Pollen analysis offers insights into historical agricultural practices by identifying plant species cultivated in the past. The distribution and concentration of pollen in soil layers reveal changes in land use and agricultural intensity over time. Analysis of pollen can determine the types of crops grown, such as cereals, legumes, or fruits, providing evidence of past farming techniques. Pollen records can indicate the introduction of new crops or changes in agricultural practices due to climate shifts or technological advancements. Isotope studies analyze the ratios of stable isotopes in human remains to reconstruct past diets. Different food sources have distinct isotopic signatures, allowing scientists to determine the types of food consumed. Carbon isotopes, D2, R3, 13C, help differentiate between C3 and C4 plants, indicating the consumption of foods like maize or millet. Nitrogen isotopes, D2, R3, Te315N, provide information about trophic levels, indicating the amount of meat in the diet. Isotope studies provide insights into past migration patterns of humans and animals by analyzing isotopic signatures in their remains. Isotopic signatures in teeth, bones, and hair reflect the geological and environmental characteristics of the regions where an organism lived. By comparing isotopic ratios in ancient remains with those of different geographical locations, researchers can trace migratory movements. This method helps reconstruct historical migration routes and understand population dynamics over time. Carbon dating is a radiometric dating method that uses the decay of carbon-14 to estimate the age of organic materials. Living organisms continuously replenish their carbon supply, maintaining a constant ratio of carbon-14 to carbon-12. Once an organism dies, it no longer absorbs carbon, and the carbon-14 begins to decay at a known rate. By measuring the remaining carbon-14 in a sample, scientists can estimate the time since the organism died, providing an age for archaeological artifacts. Carbon dating's accuracy is limited to organic materials up to approximately 50 years old. Contamination from modern carbon sources can significantly alter carbon dating results, leading to inaccurate age estimations. Variations in atmospheric carbon-14 concentration over time require calibration against other dating methods, such as dendrochronology. The accuracy of carbon dating depends on the assumption that the rate of carbon-14 production in the atmosphere has remained relatively constant. AI analysis integrates large datasets from diverse sources, including sonar scans, seismic data, and archaeological records. Sonar scans provide underwater acoustic data used for mapping and object detection. Seismic data captures subsurface geological structures and potential resource locations. Archaeological records offer insights into past civilizations and historical events. AI algorithms identify patterns and correlations within integrated datasets that are not readily apparent through manual analysis. Integrated AI analysis enhances the accuracy and efficiency of data interpretation across multiple domains. AI analysis excels at identifying patterns within large datasets that are often too complex for human detection. Machine learning algorithms can be trained to recognize subtle anomalies and deviations from established norms. By processing vast amounts of data, AI can uncover hidden relationships and insights that would otherwise remain unnoticed. AI-driven pattern recognition is particularly useful in fields like fraud detection, cybersecurity, and predictive maintenance. The ability to identify anomalies allows for proactive intervention and mitigation of potential risks. AI analysis provides a scalable and efficient solution for pattern recognition in an increasingly data-rich world. Submersible technology facilitates underwater exploration. Submersibles enable access to deep-sea environments inaccessible to humans. These technologies are crucial for underwater archaeological research. Submersibles are equipped with advanced imaging systems for detailed documentation. Remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, are a type of submersible controlled from the surface. Submersible technology advances our understanding of marine ecosystems and submerged history. Submersibles are equipped for comprehensive data collection in underwater environments. Sonar scans provide detailed mapping and imaging of the ocean floor. Submersibles capture high-resolution video footage for visual analysis and documentation. Sample collection mechanisms allow for physical analysis of marine specimens. Collected data is crucial for scientific research and environmental monitoring.